this leader needs better awakening, because the awakening at the moment is on top. Switch one energy to active mode, and that's that. And after it awakens, you don't really want to awaken, because it's worse skill. Like,
objectively, it's a worse skill.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, so obviously we're seeing people, both players set up. Got a nice kick of black mat there by Thomas, using some artwork from Dokken. Very nice, very nice. Another Bandai game. If you want some more cardboard effects, go and download Dokken. It's great.
Interesting choice for the yellow Broly that has been nerfed.
Yes, yeah, that's a good point. This Broly does have its erratas now in place.
That is correct.
At one point, being one of the more prominent leaders of the formats.
Being the Gotenks took that spot right now, being the most versatile leader. Broly, the errata on Broly says that he can only switch to active a Broly BR battle card. I think. I'm not sure if he can switch himself. And I can actually...
We'll just double check that in a second. But yeah, as the players are setting up. So what can we expect from a turn 1 on Raditz?
Not much, although looking at the build here, so this build is playing the Unison variant, so we should be seeing the Migra turn 1. Ooh. That would be the ideal, because then that's going to open the play.
Frieza is live then, correct?
Yes, and he's also playing the Zamasu.
Oh, very nice.
I'm not sure what Mr. Popo does in this deck.
But I'm sure we will see.
Yes, there's Mr. Popo in this deck.
So yeah, Raditz is one of those characters that I think is just cool, right? It's on that same level. For most people, Raditz was the first experience with Dragon Ball as a villain, and so that has a lasting impression. And I think people want to see more from Raditz in the future as a deck. Currently, it's in a tough spot, which I say
it needs more love.
Yeah. And I think there's enough outpour from the community that they'll probably give it that love at some point. I mean, who knows? A full Raditz deck would be amazing. And I mean, to be fair, in Draft Box 6, we are seeing Great Ape Raditz. So who knows what will come of that?
I mean, if the Great Apes are going to play into Raditz skill.
Oh, that's a charge energy. Never mind.
Yes, because the mats are
the same way. That's not confusing at all.
So Broly can switch himself to active mode or one Broly BR battle card. So I guess that skill is going to be used mostly to restand the leader, so he can draw more cards.
Definitely, I think.
And take him to life there.
I think that's the only target in his deck to restand, actually.
Yes, he does not play anything else that could be restood.
I mean, he is playing the old win con of restanding that Mirror Creator Absorbed, so...
Let's hope that he knows of the errata.
I'm fairly certain at this point. Well, we hope, right?
Yes.
I'm sure we'll see through the gameplay.
And let me see quickly what the Popo does. Because I'm curious.
So we're seeing a starting turn there with the Vegeta Super Combo, I believe, which forces a drop from the opponent hand, right? Or is he just searched that? He searched that with leader effect, right?
I think he searched that. That's a Vegeta, so he can add it to hand, but now he needs to discard a card. Mr. Popo, how powerful he might be, he's not a leader card. And I tried to search him.
So there we go.
That is a very interesting choice for this deck. So whenever you attack or combo with Popo, you send the top up to 3 cards from the top of your deck in your drop area.
Okay.
And
maybe try and get that.
There is a hasty dispatch.
It'll be for Raditz, won't it? To get that Raditz effect.
But this one against the effect of the card you play.
Oh, good point. We shall see. We shall see how he utilises it.
It might be a question, because I've seen some people saying that this book can play Vegeta. I'm not convinced that's true, because Vegeta cannot be played with skills. But this one negates the effects. Negates the skills, sorry.
And so we'll see is that the Divine Judgment?
That's Zamasu in the energy, yes.
Yes,
and we can see that he did actually discard Disco.
And a Champ is also down there as well. For Morgan.
Warped, I think. Yes, because leader attack, so a card would need to be warped.
Oh, and we see Newfound Power Gohan.
So Morgan is down to 7 at the moment, and I think Thomas is going to go down to 7 to
get the critical.
Yes.
Plus 10k as well.
So it's going to be 15,000 critical.
which is going to be taken, and we see the Goku.
We can see the difference. The Champa God actually warped.
Yes. And
that's an important place to pay attention to, because Raditz draws cards based on how many cards your opponent has warped with his 1-drop.
Very much so. And so we're seeing the Broly swing. And are we going to see a response? Probably not, right?
So Broly, unlike Gotenks, needs to take a life to be able to draw a card.
So there we go. Morgan's down to 5 and draws a card. Oh, and we're seeing the ape come down.
Yep, this is not something you wouldn't expect in here.
Like, it's a questionable choice on offense, but normally it's seen on defense. But you know, if he's going to go aggro, he might as well, right? Because you want to hit out Raditz as fast as you can, and he's got a double strike on board now. Well, after the combo finishes. And then there we go. The double strike is inbound with the Bardock Raiders Warcry, which, if you missed yesterday, we revealed the alternate art version of it, and it looks beautiful. And
it is available somewhere online.
Yeah, I posted it in the official Facebook group. Well, not the official Facebook group, the community group.
And Thomas took that. Thomas is down to 5 life, which I don't think it's a problem for him.
No, because I mean, then again, he wants to stay unawakened as long as possible, right? But losing those cards from hand to keep that life probably wouldn't be worth it in the long run.
I think we might see more often what I tend to do is you awaken when you need to defend yourself, or you awaken when your opponent already is at 2 or less cards in hand, and then you can draw a whole bunch with 1-drop.
Yeah, that's true.
1-drop Raditz.
Yeah. And is that a second? No, that's a newfound power Gohan into energy there.
Yes.
I thought that was a second. As a massive.
He was searching something for something in the top 5, but he hasn't found anything.
Probably another Vegeta.
He has not found anything. He's reshuffling.
Yeah, no, that's what he's probably searching for.
Vegeta or Raditz. Those are his only targets in the deck.
And he's running a 3-4 split, 3-3 split.
3 Raditz and 4 Vegeta. Vegeta is right here, and Raditz is. Interesting choice to have only 3 Raditz. Because
you run 4, right?
I would run 4, yes. And I'm also surprised to see Remote Series Bomb in the sideboard, which is not coming in play in this game. Because Remote Series Bomb puts cards in Warp, which
helps
counts for 1-drop Raditz draw ability. And here we see the Migra.
Oh yes,
finally,
the Unison Demigra coming down with 2 markers on.
That's a full art.
And he's put another one underneath it, so it now has 3 markers.
No, it has 2 markers that came down as a 1-drop.
Oh, did he?
Yes, because you can see the 1 energy is still in active mode. Zamasu is still in active
mode.
Oh,
yes, sorry, yeah.
I know the angle is questionable, but we can see stuff in there. Yeah, Zamasu is inactive. Gohan is in rest. And now the Migra is on 3 when he used his +1.
Yes. And that Demigra is quite powerful. Like I think it's really been underestimated. All of the uncommon Unison cards from Rise of the Unison Warrior. So you've got the Vegeta in red, Broly in yellow, green has Demigra, as you can see on board right now.
I still think that Vegeta in red...
Supreme Kai?
Yeah, I still think that Vegeta in red is amazing for Pilaf.
Yes, very true.
Because of the 2-drop Unison.
So I think we're just seeing... Yep, there's the combo of the Bugama to combo out.
No, that's warped. So that's for this. Oh no, he's comboing out. He warped like Nimbus.
Nimbus, yeah.
It's important to pay attention to what your opponent warps, because it also gives you an information of what they might have in their hand.
Why would you warp Nimbus at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they've got another Nimbus in hand.
Or maybe they don't feel that many attacks
are coming. Yeah, that's true. So both players taking their time. So Raditz, like, what drew you to Raditz then? Was it the hand control aspects of it?
It's a very unique hand control, because this is the first leader that removes a card from your opponent's hand anytime it attacks a leader. And
which is
when important. initially I would imagine that they didn't want to make Raditz so powerful.
Mm.
Still, he's working the card, not discarding them, which takes away a lot of synergy from other decks.
It stops filling up sparking.
But the fact that he's so... They cut so much of his power.
Mm.
The potential of the power that if he had a draw 1 and walk 1 on his flip side, if he had switch 1 energy to active and draw 1 card, or switch 2 energy to active, if he didn't need to discard for his front ability. We have Soul Surge, which doesn't have those effects, but can search for any card in the top 5 and then discard the cards if he added. But he has way more cards that play from the drop area. Raditz doesn't have anything.
Mm. So now we're seeing a bit of a struggle there. I can understand. I can understand that struggle so much when you're trying to switch a sleeve to rest mode. So yeah, here we go. I forgot his name. Raditz Warcry Barlock. That is my boy there, going in with a double strike on the Raditz. Oh no, he's going at Unison. No, that's smart. He's going at the Unison because Unison struggle to deal with double strikes.
Yeah.
And so Thomas is on 4 life now?
Yes, Thomas said 4 life, but I'm curious, why was only 1 marker removed from the Migro?
Was it?
Yes. Down to 2, and
oh,
he was
right,
on
yeah.
3. The Migro should be on 1 marker here. I think players missed the double strike though.
Unless they're talking about it. Oh, no. I keep thinking that Bojack's coming into play and realise that the mats are the same way around.
Don't worry, I keep on thinking that Raditz Warcry is in energy.
Yeah, right? It's...
Oh yeah, they caught it. The Migro is down to 1.
Oh, cool. That's thankfully. We've seen that, obviously we can't hear. Oh, and we're seeing Universe 2, 9 assemble.
Yes.
Universe 2 is maidens.
Yes.
Oh god, I panicked and I was like, do I know my maidens? Yes, I do. So Universe 9 assemble, draw 2 cards, and then you can play... Oh, and he's probably going to go into the... Do I see Iron Drake in this field? Yes, Iron Drake Triple is there. So every time he attacks now, he has to switch her energy to rest mode, I believe.
I think it's once per turn.
Once per 10, yeah. But that's Chapel's effect. And then Hissop is the pair 1.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but that's really good for Bergamo setup because all he has to do is attack and rest, and then Bergamo is live. So, and he's in Awakened Sun, so he can get that energy on tap there to make Bergamo playable.
Live. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, still 2 cards in the warp, I believe. Possibly 3.
Yes, still 2.
Okay, yeah, that's 2. Is that champion?
Because Thomas is still on.
Yep, and now he awakens, so we see him untap the energy.
Switch to energy back to active mode.
And Bergamo is live.
Is he going to use... So he can use leader skill here to do the most painful thing you could ever do. Switch that super combo to rest mode for free.
Yeah, and it looks like he has.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't... okay, he's going to attack with
you attack into it because you remove the draw.
A super combo, right, yeah.
Super combo from
the value proposition there is very much worth to do it. Yep, I can see the benefit of that. And I suppose even if you attack into the chapel, it also will trigger.
Yes.
So actually that's probably a smarter play actually. Yeah. Yeah. So.
And this chapel can be removed
via skill.
Yes.
Which, looking at the desk list.
Sure. I mean, we have
He's got
Frieza,
a couple of options, right?
We have Frieza, which we haven't seen yet.
And he has got the Unison on board. So
that telegraphs that there is no Frieza actually in hand.
Or he's waiting for the Bergamo.
No, you would Frieza one of those Raditz Warcry.
Oh, there's a second Raditz Warcry. Oh,
yes.
Boy. Yeah, not leaving 2 energy open telegraphs. The no Bergamo. Is he going to... Ooh, and there's the restand there.
By taking so Morgan goes down to 3 life.
1 energy open. You know what that can telegraph in Broly? I think we're going to see a Mira play this turn.
Oh, it is possible.
Yep, so he swings that. Thomas...
But you usually go with Mira for win, right? So you...
Yeah, but he attacks with Raiders.
Yes.
Combos to the double.
Yes.
Fills up his drop. What? And then Mira comes
But
in.
he needs to put down Thomas down to 1 life, right?
Yeah, which he will if he takes the leader swing. Oh, he swung into the unison. Never mind. Never mind. That play wasn't happening.
I mean, removing that unison was good because there would be still
then now the freeze is not a problem. Oh yeah, because he could have just counterplayed the Mira. Never mind.
Yeah, because Mira is a 7 drop.
Yep. And it's 7 or less on that freezer, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
So the secrets are relatively safe because they're usually 8 or more.
Yeah. Ooh, and so yeah, is he gonna draw?
I think you would attack. You would attack, yes.
Oh,
you want to force. So Morgan's on 3 life. Thomas.
Oh,
you
want to force the awaken, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Because right now, if Raditz is going to keep on attacking you, which
you're going to be warping.
You're going to be warping. You won't be replacing.
Didn't go for the attack. He didn't go.
You won't be replacing.
No.
That's the important bit here.
He has 2 Nimbus in deck, and we've already seen 1 warp. So if you got the other one,
I don't think the Nimbus is important here. I think Bloodlust is more important in there.
Oh, that's true. The one of.
Yeah. One of the reasons to play Bloodlust, right?
Right. I mean, in any deck that can play it, you probably want to play it, right? It's a one-of, and it can change the entire game.
Besides, Raditz can still be scary with Awaken to use the Great Ape to remove any attacker.
That is true.
Because there is a Great Ape Mask Saiyan.
Yep, it's definitely not Bardock.
He's definitely not a Bardock.
Definitely not Bardock.
And he's definitely not connected to Goku or Tails in any way.
No. Well, he's not connected to Tails. Raditz.
Yes, somehow. They look the same.
They look the same. That's about it.
Why do they look the same?
That's about it. They wanted to give evil Goku, but didn't want to commit to it, and then they made evil Goku.
Goku Black.
Well, yeah, 20 years later. So yes. Oh, I've seen something happening with the drop area there. I think he added
Vegeta,
and then there's a super combo being played. Was that with Dispo?
So I think so. So
it doesn't have his effect, right? Or
no, it doesn't. But that would mean that the Dispo ruling actually. I'm not convinced on this ruling, but apparently you can use Dispo to play a card that can be played with any skills.
Because it blanks the card, then
plays it.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm not sure this is a correct ruling, but
if there's no judge being called, then
yeah, we don't have any information that the judge has been called.
It looks like it's just going to continue. Oh, and there's a second Vegeta. This time he will get the drop effect correct because it's a play.
Yeah. If it's played from hand, it will work. But yeah, I think I need to actually get that double checked on the judge forums. That would explain why Hasty Dispatch Dispo went up in price so much.
It would. And you can get them on Cardmarket.
Of course you can. At a low price.
Ooh!
€3.
Super Saiyan Xeno Goku coming down because Morgan has discarded a card, and this card can free play just like the Bardock, just like the Poutine, and just like the Demigra. No, it is Gravy. Oh, that was close. Considering Gravy's one of my favourites because he has the hammer. Damn, I've done Gravy dirty. But yes, so here it is, swinging critical. And that artwork is fantastic because it does look like it is a foil version. So showing off the bling there in all its glory. I have a pre-release that one, not to flex on people. So yeah, there's the chapel. So obviously he has to rest in energy, which he's now done.
Yep. So this
Raditz will work. So obviously he's untapped there, but now it's tapped down again.
Yep. So this Goku is critical, and activate main. You can send this card to its owner's warp. You can't play copies of this card for the turn. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 4 or less and send it to its owner's warp. This card is amazing for Raditz because it lets you put more cards in their warp, so you will draw more.
Yeah, and it's just a really cool looking card. It's Gogeta's in it. It's Goku's in it. And now, I mean, if we want to postulate on what could be coming next, now we've got a Xeno Goku, we've got a Xeno Vegeta, we've got Vegex. It only makes sense that we're going to see Xeno Vegeta. And if we see Xeno Vegeta in the next set, I'm going to be very happy. That's just me putting out a crackpot theory.
Wasn't there a fusion between Trunks and Gohan as well?
There is Gohan's. Yep. That's also possible.
Has Goten fused with anyone else?
I don't remember. Putting me on the spot, my hero's knowledge, Peter. It's like 10 years of lore that makes no sense.
Exactly, so you should know all of it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, no, we can't put our own stuff, so I won't say any more than that.
Yep. But yeah, this play into Super Combo lets you bring back Super Combos, so attack into more stuff, right?
Mm.
And warp more
And that
stuff.
Chapel's still on board. That's gotta be irritating, right? Because you know you have to play into it, right? You know you have to play into it, but you don't want to rest in energy.
If you play carefully around it, there's not much of an issue. The problem is that Raditz
in the Raditz position.
Raditz needs to attack the
leader. That's what I'm saying. In Raditz's position, he has to play into it.
Yeah, he needs to attack the leader, so he would need to have a different battle card to attack into it first. That's the issue here.
And it still triggers the auto.
Losing 1 energy is not too bad, unless you need to play the card first.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he used the Awaken to offset the cost of playing the Vegeta, but then...
So he kept 2 energy open, and what can that mean with what we have here? There can be Cell Kamehameha coming.
Yeah, possibly. Plus 15k forces him to warp a card, drop a card.
Drop a card.
Drop a card.
Sadly, not warp a card, but that.
Could you imagine Raditz just tearing things up with that solo Kamehameha? Oh, and there's the Bergamo!
Bergamo go brrr.
Bergamo go brrr. I love Bergamo. And bye-bye energy. There is no more Cells Kamehameha coming in this turn. That's for sure.
Yeah. And that super combo can't be used either.
No.
The leader that activates Bergamo just because is strong.
Yep.
I must say that with this engine, it might be a decent choice.
And Chapel's going to go into, I assume, the super combo, right?
You would think, right?
We shall see.
I mean, he can also try to push for the game here.
You can, but also...
He has a total of 5 damage on board.
Getting rid of that super combo, I'll let him have it. And it's a 15k.
But he can't use that super combo this turn.
No, it's in rest mode anyway, but...
He has 6 attacks, 6 on 5 attacks.
I suppose. So what are we seeing happen here? Is it? Oh, it is. It did go life anyway. So there we go. We're seeing Thomas go down to 3.
Yeah. So Bergamo's going in as well.
And if Bergamo hits, that would leave him on 2, so the Bardock would be lethal, right?
Yeah, if you could combo enough. And we know already where the... Oh, so we already know when...
Morgan's hand?
No, we can't. We already know where 2 of the super combos are, sadly. One is in the drop, one is on the board.
That's true. And then... There we go. Thomas is down to 2. Oh, he's gonna draw main. 2, get more combo power.
You think it activate main, even though you can do it activate battle.
True, but the more combo in his hand, I guess.
I think he only plays Chapil here in this deck.
I mean, it's an extra 0-5 combo.
Oh no, he plays the battle as well.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, that is. I think this is.
There's exactly 5 cards. That's a reason why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's why you wouldn't kill
the Vegeta. Yeah, that was a really smart play by Morgan. He knows.
He can count to 5.
Yeah, I guess he can. So there we go. That's now a 19k dual attack. So also threatening lethal.
There is way more lethal here because Leader can attack twice, Basil can attack twice, Ape can attack for double strike.
Yep. So I think we're going to see the Ape swing first, right?
Yeah,
rather than give him any advantage at all.
And I think you drop the hand here.
Oh, of course,
and hope that Thomas can't defend against this.
Because either way, Thomas is going to have to use his hand to defend.
Yeah, so that's 30.
Yep.
Do we see more?
Math with Peter. Nope, just 30.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh.
Oh, he's just checking how much life he has.
Right, okay. combo, and that's game. That is game.